I did want to talk about Ja Morant for just a little bit. For just a little bit, because there seems like there is a lot going on here with this brother Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. And so, when it comes to me, if you followed me for a while, I'm always trying to change things up, alter things a little bit, and give the people what they're looking for. Now, I want to try something new here. So bear with me because I hope this works. What I want to do is I want to integrate. I don't know if I'll keep doing it, but I'll do it on this episode and we'll see how it goes. Let's see if I can integrate AI into the show. Now, I am going to use Grok and I'm going to talk to Grok and talk to it about this whole Ja Morant situation and see what the let's just see what it's like. Let's just try and see what it's like. So I will get Grok to explain to those who don't know about the entire situation with Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies what the heck is going on, and then we'll go from there. Let's see how this works. Grok, can you please explain to the people listening to the podcast what the heck is going on between Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies?
All right, so buckle up, podcast folks. Ja Morant and the Grizzlies are in a bit of a messy spot right now. Ja's this electric point guard, all star talent, but he's had a rough couple years with off court drama. Back in 2023, he got hit with a 25-game suspension for flashing a gun on Instagram Live. Team was super supportive, got him counseling, all that. He came back strong, but then last season, another 8-game ban for a similar thing. Plus, injury sidelined him big time, and Memphis missed the playoffs. Fast forward to this season, Grizzlies start off rocky, like 0-3 or something, banged up as hell. Ja's back, dropping solid numbers, but just missed one game on a suspension for conduct detrimental to the team. Details are fuzzy, but word is he's clashing with the new head coach, Thomas Isolo, over his role, feels micromanaged, like he's lost his joy out there. And now, trade rumors are swirling like crazy. Bleacher Report's got the Suns as a landing spot, trading for Bradley Beal or whatever. Some say his value's dipped because of the absences and drama, but the Grizzlies swear they're not shopping him. They think health fixes everything. It's like a soap opera, raw talent versus small market pressures and that ticking clock vibe on Ja's behavior. Memphis loves him. Fans chant his name, but if he doesn't gel soon, who knows? Drama City. What's y'all think? Trade or nah?
Now, I want to leave it there for a second, okay? Because this is interesting. I don't know. I don't know if this relationship between Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies is going to be able to be repaired at this point. Maybe it can be. Maybe it can be, but I just got a feeling here that Ja doesn't like the coach. I don't think he likes these rotations. Maybe he doesn't even like some of his teammates at this point, for all we know. And there needs to be a new beginning for him, probably somewhere else. Now, one thing that I have learned is that from a guy been around who's worked at Scotiabank Arena, and it doesn't necessarily have to do with the Raptors and their front office, just the NBA overall. Typically, whatever you hear from a general manager, an owner, and they try to convince you of something, whatever comes out of their mouth, just believe the opposite. I'll make it really that simple. Just believe the opposite. It's that simple. Okay? Because you already know. They got to say certain things when they come on the microphone, blah, 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 blah. We're not shopping him. And then 2 days later, you see the guy get traded. Now, that probably won't happen here. It's just an example, but you understand where I'm coming from here. What I'm saying is there comes a point where you're probably going to need a culture change at some time, at some period in time. Things are going to have to change. And from what I'm seeing, it looks like this that was together is like this. And when it doesn't get solved and there's not direct communication, it's going to be this. And they're going to have to move him. They're going to have to move him. Now, I did hear rumblings about the Toronto Raptors monitoring that situation, but I don't think we're going to get into that too heavy just because I don't really like the source of where this one came from. If I hear anything more about it, I'll definitely speak to you guys about it. But the source looked a little suspect. So I'll keep it there. But if you're listening to this podcast, can you please go in the comments? Because I know this is going to come up again. This topic, once again, will be repeated because this whole Ja Morant thing ain't going away anytime soon. Do you think Toronto would be a good destination for Ja Morant if the Grizzlies are willing to trade him? That's the question. Let's see if Grok can answer this one. I have a feeling, AI is kind of funny. They can't handle everything yet, but let's just ask Grok and see what comes up here. Grok, do you believe that Ja Morant would be a good fit for the Toronto Raptors if the Memphis Grizzlies decide that they want to trade him?
Oh man, yeah, I think Ja'd be a killer fit for the Raptors if Memphis pulls the trigger. Picture this. Toronto's guard play's been shaky with Quickly and Grady Dick trying to hold it down. And Jaw's that explosive, rim-attacking wizard who could unlock their whole offense. Pair him with Scotty Barnes and Grady, and boom, you're talking playoff push in the East. Sure, the baggage is real, his drama, the injuries. But at 26, he's got that superstar upside, and Masai's all about betting on young talent. Trade packages floating around look doable, like Quickly, Agbaji, and a couple picks. Risky? Hell yeah, but high reward. I'd do it in a heartbeat. You buying the hype?
I think Grok needs a little updating here, folks. I think Grok needs a little updating here. Good shot, though. Good shot, damn it. I mean, should I drop a bomb for AI? Should I? I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you get
happening over here during whole season? I've been holding it back. It's a complete crap.
Take it easy, Tarko. Lord have mercy. I'm just trying something new.